I think we're at new releases.
All right.
Okay, I know, Wombat, you've been playing some of Lego Marvel Superheroes 2.
I have, and not alone. I've been playing co-op with Sabrina. And we're quite enjoying it. It's very cute. It's a lot of fun. It looks good, like, for a Lego game. Like, they do improve the graphics on those games as they make more of them.
I feel like that's your box quote for every one of these Lego games.
Yeah,
it's good for a Lego game. It's improved.
It's well, and as someone who's been playing Lego Dimensions, you know what to expect with this game. It's not good. It doesn't change things up in a huge way, but still, if you're a fan of Marvel and you want a game to play with your kids and you don't want to buy toys, this is the best you're going to get, probably, of these Lego games, and that's probably not an understatement.
This has a huge city again, or
this is it's not one huge city, it's a lot of smaller areas. So right now we have the New York City portion unlocked, but there's also like a medieval section that we got, and I think there's a couple more, but I don't know what they are yet. Wakanda is probably one of them, I think. There's over 200 characters. The character select screen already, just because it shows you, all the blacked out characters. It's ridiculous to look at because it's just huge. It takes up the whole screen of all the characters. It's the most characters I think that I believe they've had in a Lego game yet. And it's very interesting when you think about like that compared to like a Lego Dimensions, where if you wanted more than 3 characters, you had to buy them. And yet here is this game that at retail costs less than what Lego Dimensions did at retail. I know there are no toys, but has 20 times the amount of playable characters built in. So
right, I'm sure it's good enough.
Yeah, exactly. So that if you want to play a game with a whole bunch of Marvel superheroes in some really cool locations like space,
right?
Then exactly. Here you go. Starts off the cold open is you're the Guardians of the Galaxy. Speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy,
right? We played that part at E3.
Yeah. See, so yeah.
It looked good for a Lego game. Is it?
That's the quote. It looks really good for a Lego game. Now, we were commenting, both Sabrina and I noticed how, like, on the capes now, you could see where they cut, like on the toys where they fold over underneath the neck.
Yep.
Yeah, like that kind of detail is in there now that I feel like wasn't as sharp before.
Well, they did it.
Yeah.
Imagine what it looks like on the 1X.
I'm trying to say things that people might be interested in who are fans of Lego and Marvel and games.
Unlocking all these things.
Yeah.
Is it just playing through, or is this loot box?
No, there's no loot boxes in this.
It's the same as it always was with the earning the Legos.
Yeah, there's the earning the bricks, the gold bricks, and there's also earning the studs to unlock some characters. Right. Other characters you unlock via gameplay. There is a season pass, which is $15. And with the season pass, there are 2 character packs. But that's been pretty standard with, I think the last 5 Lego games that have come out. So that's nothing new.
Got
it. But there's no surprise. You know what the characters are.
Right.
So.
All right. What else we got this week?
Should we talk about Star Wars Battlefront? It's kind of out right now.
Yes. Minus the loot boxes, and talk about the loot boxes later, or
sure, yeah. Let's just talk about. You've played through the 3 levels. It sounds like
I played through the 3 levels of the campaign. My issue with it so far, and this may be too small of a sampling to really tell you guys that much, but I don't want to necessarily play as a Black Ops stormtrooper. I want to be shooting stormtroopers. I want to be the good guy. So to me,
or Darth Vader.
Or Darth Vader would be good. Yeah, I guess. But to be just basically a Black Ops stormtrooper killing rebel guys, that's not my bag.
You think that's how the story ends?
My guess is that she somehow comes to be a good guy, but I have no idea.
I'm going to go out on a limb. having not played this game and say
Right.
that at some point she just switches sides. And
But
then you
I don't
get
want to
shoot.
do that at all, though. Like, I don't like, oh, great, I just shot this
Because
rebel
it's-
guy right in the face. Like, great.
Yeah, because it's a little cliched as a story in general, and then
Well, you're assuming it's cliched.
I'm making a big assumption that's probably accurate.
I don't know. It seemed fine.
Yeah,
I
but
just didn't.
I agree. I don't want to play as a stormtrooper. They've been trying to make us want to play as a stormtrooper for like 10 years now.
Roger.
Right.
I mean-
like I don't you can call it a clone trooper. I still don't want to play as a clone trooper. It's not
Right.
what I want.
Ideally, you have a lightsaber of some sort.
Right. I don't care about Star Killer, but he was still fun to play with.
Right.
He did
Yeah,
all
the Force.
had the Force, had the lightsaber.
Had a cool name.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, Luke's original name.
It's cool.
It's a cool.
It
name.
worked. It was it was good. Yeah. I
Or
just
I at least want to play like as like Kyle Katarn or whatever his name was, like back in the Shadows of the Empire, something like where it's interesting to shoot stormtroopers. I don't want to be shooting from the other direction.
yeah. That was my biggest problem so far. The multiplayer. Did you guys play the multiplayer at all?
No, I didn't even download the demo. I thought about it, but again, I pre-ordered it on the PlayStation 4. I don't want to start progress on the Xbox One, and then not, and then have to start over again.
Why did you just get it for Xbox?
Because I already pre-ordered it in the store.
No, but why didn't you get it for Xbox?
I don't know, because I'm stupid. What do you want? Because Shipwreck said he was getting it on the PlayStation.
But why would you do that?
My PlayStation 4 has Darth Vader on it.
So I was,
come on. That's
so
ridiculous.
I listened to Shipwreck. He said, "I'm going PlayStation 4."
The worst thing
I
is
said,
that's
"Oh."
probably the true reason.
I know.
That's absolutely the true reason.
It is the true reason. I'm like, oh, he thinks the PlayStation 4 is the way to go. I trust him. I'm
No,
gonna
but that's
listen
not
to
what he
him.
thinks. He thinks he has a PlayStation with Darth Vader on it, and he's going to put all of his Star Wars stuff in
Well,
there.
it is that's the marketing dollars
Right,
console.
right. But this way, when you buy your Xbox One X, you can just take all your progress with you.
Yeah, whatever. Eat me.
Anyway, EA Access is great. I mean, 10 hours.
It is. I'll play it on there.
Last year, I didn't even buy NHL 17 because I didn't hit that 10-minute mark.
There's still a
10-hour mark.
chance I'm gonna cancel that pre-order anyway. So
Yeah, my issue. I played a bunch of the multiplayer. I forget about the loot crates, but just like the gameplay of the multiplayer, it looks good. The graphics are good on the One X for sure. Some of the scenes I'm interested in, like when you're back on Hoth, like yeah, I like that. But as soon as you introduce any of the new movie stuff, I just don't care. I mean, because I guess the game's kind of shallow.
The new 15-year-old movie stuff, right?
That
20-year-old movie.
or the ones that just came out. The one that just came out.
Which one? Rogue One or
Force Unleashed,
Force Awakens.
whatever.
that one's in there? Okay.
Yeah,
yeah, they have.
Rey is in there, and Kylo.
Is
I think
she?
it's
Or-
Maz
how many
Kanata's cantina is in there.
No, you can. She's one of the heroes, and I think she's unlocked.
Okay.
A few of them are unlocked. Yoda is for sure unlocked,
Yeah,
and Lando.
I like Rey. I like Yoda.
They give you Lando too,
Luke and Vader are not unlocked.
right?
But those are the two biggies that everyone's complaining about.
But before we get into that, I'd say that the battles are so big. I don't feel that I have much impact on them, and I'm not. I'll tell you, I'm not good at the game, but I managed to get some kills.
I played the beta and I wasn't too thrilled. I mean, that was sort of why I continued to pre-order it. I don't know. Like, I don't even know why I pre-ordered it.
Because Best Buy made it so cheap that you felt like you couldn't afford not to do it.
I know, because it's going to cost me $37 to get the game, and I'm going to get $10 back if I get it.
Right.
And this part of me is like, well, is that worth it? And I still honestly don't know if that's worth it.
My idea
And this is the only Star Wars game in town.
And it's the only Star Wars game
for now.
But I also don't even know when I'm going to play it.
There's a lot of
Like,
games right now.
I know. I have so many games right now. I have Marvel superheroes. I got all sorts of new. The new Hellboy came out this week in Injustice 2, and this stuff.
I think, I was going to get it because it's like for the same reason that it's so cheap at Best Buy. But I thought maybe I won't get it and just mooch off my 10 hours and send a message that we don't like the loot box situation.
Yeah. If I have time tomorrow, I had to cancel my pre-order tomorrow. Not that I couldn't just go to the store the day it comes out and be like, you know what? I don't want this anymore.
Right.
It hasn't been opened.
You wouldn't even have to go to the store. Just
Well, I
pick it up.
pre-ordered it in the store.
You just don't pick it up.
Well, but I put $5 down. That's how you do it in the store. So I have to get my $5 back.
Right.
Lame.
What else do we got in the new releases?
LA Noire is out. That came out for PlayStation 4 and Switch and Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I remember when somebody posted the ending of the game in thread titles on CAG and ruined the game for me while I was playing it. And then I stopped playing it.
I never got to the end of it.
Me neither.
Really slow.
Yep.
I remember it being slow, and there were some like platforming sections.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I did. It was like running on scaffolding.
I've never played that game.
And it wasn't like it was that difficult to like run around the scaffolding. It just wasn't fun. And like it was like at that moment that I was just like, what am I doing? This isn't fun.
Right. Yeah, I'm good.
I like the detective parts of that, just not the action, which is the weird part.
I'm putting all of my eggs in Detroit. Become Human.
I think that's going to work out for you.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
Can have plenty of eggs.
This Need for Speed game came out. Need for Speed Payback. I feel like no one is talking about that at all.
I didn't even realize. I honestly thought it had already like come out.
EA Access. Download that shit.
I don't care.
Well, I checked it out.
Oh, did you? How was it?
I was expecting big things from the One X because I heard it was enhanced, but it's still I don't know. It felt kind of crappy, and there was a lot of popping when I was driving, and I was like, I have a feeling this game's not going to be, because nobody was really talking about it at all. My expectations were sort of
upgrade cards popping in.
I didn't get that far in it.
Oh, okay.
But I just had low expectations before I even started playing, and when they weren't exceeded pretty much immediately, I gave up soon. And then to see the review scores now, I feel like that was a good decision for the time being, anyway. What else?
You could buy a $200 version of Bioshock, the 10th anniversary edition.
What now?
It's I think it's a GameStop exclusive.
Why?
It's $200.
I know. What is it? Why?
You get both or all three Bioshocks: Bioshock, Bioshock 2, and Bioshock Infinite, plus the downloadable content, but without Bioshock 2's multiplayer mode because it probably doesn't work anymore. I'm guessing
that makes sense. And it is only at GameStop.
And these are all remasters.
I'm still waiting for the $200.
You get a 11-inch statue of a Big Daddy and a little sister.
But why is it $200?
The statue lights up and emits sound.
But why is it $200?
And the Big
You know
Daddy's
what the
drill
statue
is
says?
motorized.
Oh.
Motorized how?
It spins.
Oh, the drill spins. but are they only making like 20 of them? Is that why they're $200?
It'll be $59.99 at some point.
So dumb.
That's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Great games.
But it's a lot of do-re-mi.
Right.
For games that are that old. That's ridiculous.
Right.
They've got some balls over there at wherever they are.
At 2K. Oh, 2K. I finished reading that book I was reading too, Significant Zero, which is all about 2K games. That gets really good. It goes in detail about Spec Ops: The Line and the writing involved and all the delays and everything that went on with that.
Oh wow, cool.
Yeah, it's really good. I think you You should definitely read it, Chibi. Get around to it.
Okay. I'm almost done with my stupid time travel thriller.
Cool.
What's that? Which one's that?
You're reading fiction?
Split Second or something? I told you it was on Kindle Unlimited. I've been reading it over the last 3 months, even though it's like really short. I used to read. I only read on the train, really, but it's good.
What else?
What else?
New this week? We have, I don't know, 8 million indie games came out for the Switch again.
I see that.
And
And Hulu and Doom, which came out last week.
And Doom seems to do okay on the Switch.
Yep.
Yeah, people seem to really like it, which is good.
And Skyrim is this week?
Is it?
I think it might be Friday.
I saw there's Legend of Zelda gear you can put on your guys in that now.
Oh, they showed some of that at E3, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. You know what's funny, though? Every time I see, because, every time they're about to release a new version of Skyrim, you go on the internet and they post all sorts of stuff about Skyrim, like lots of pictures and people talking about, man, Skyrim's awesome. Isn't Skyrim awesome? And then I sit there and I'm like, yeah, Skyrim is awesome. I should really play Skyrim again. And then I go home and I'm like, I know I have all these games on my backlog, but I really want to play Skyrim again. And I'm like, no. Bad Wombat, no, play other games. But Skyrim is right there. It's on my console hard drive. Play this instead.
How much is it on the Switch?
It's like $60, I assume.
Yeah, I think it's $60.
Yeah.
Why
it's a
wouldn't it
price
be?
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not getting it on the Switch. I just said I would, I was just thinking.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got here?
That's about it.
I think we're new released.
A lot of... Oh, wait. Mario Party, the top 100 for 3DS.
That's great. I think we talked about enough new releases.
If you say so. I'm not going to argue with you. Maybe later I will.